Hi, I'm Kathleen with Windy Chaos, a new digital planner sticker shop on Etsy. I come here from the world of paper sticker kits, where I had a successful Etsy shop for 5 years before making big changes in my life that brought me to digital planning and my favorite digital planning system of Breezy Organization. I just had to make my own kits, and in the process, I knew I had to share them with you. So Windy Chaos was born. This darling kid is all about graduation. I feel a little like I've graduated too, to a new chapter in life. So if you've got this big event coming up in your life as the graduate yourself, or as a huge fan of the one walking across the stage, check out this sweet celebration kit. By the way, many of these elements can be used in different layouts. It would be great for a retirement spread or anniversary too. Just lots of Sorry, lots of possibilities. Let's jump in and take a look. As you can see, this kit's set up with a Good Notes file that can be used side by side with your favorite planner and planner app, depending on which app you use. I personally love Zoomnotes, and that works great with Good Notes for sticker books too. For me, it's all about the clip art, so let's jump in. So we have these darling little groups of balloons with the Mylar numbers or the black and gold and silver. Ah, so pretty looking. And then we've got this little collection here with the bookshelf and the student desk, stack of books, and an office chair. And then we've got a cap and gown ensemble with the graduates tossing their caps up in the air, but you've also got a separate cap and a gown and an arm outstretched with the diploma in hand. And then you've got two text elements here um, onto the next chapter, and I'm now 1 degree hotter. And then you've got this cute little phone that says "Yay Me" on it. I could just think of a million adulting things that I could stick that with. Like, yay, I got out of bed. Yay, I got dressed. Yay, I paid my dumb bills. And then you got this cute little hot drink cup that says "I'm now 1 degree hotter." And then we have this kind of um, edifice of a college or a university with the spring trees in bloom. And we have a little glitter curtain that would be just so cute in a million different ways. And this darling little VW bug with all the flowers, and it says graduate on the door. So let's take a look at the shapes. These shapes will seem pretty familiar to you if you're a Breezy Organization fan like I am. And that means that all your favorite widgets from that shop are going to work perfectly in these shapes. I also really love this palette. I think it's really fun for a college and university feel without being specific to whatever the school colors are. And I also think it's a really pretty fall palette. So if you're preparing for a kiddo who's going off to school or for yourself going off to school, this is going to be really applicable even in the fall. So I call these shapes capsules because they look kind of like Tylenol to me. So I just, to me, they just make more sense. I can't do oval and square and tall squares, and that gets confusing. So I've just renamed these shapes. And I call these chubby, and I call these notepads. And I take two of the notepads and just put text on them because I think that makes for a fun and easy way to use them in your planner. The one says on to the next chapter, and the other says I'm now 1 degree hotter. And then we've got these skinny, that I call them skinny. They're skinny labels for, they're great for appointments. And then we've got square-ish and tall-ish, which are my favorites for time blocking. Now let's look at the layout shapes. So these are so great for weekly planning, and they just are the perfect little building blocks for beautiful spreads. So these bar shapes come with 7 in their set. And then we have the arches, and they come with 8. That's in 2 sets of 4, and that's why I have one of them kind of tilted so that you can see that they are independent of one another. And then each set comes with its own little special shape that's related to its theme. And for this one, it's this really cute graduation cap. And then we have circles and hexagons, both of those with 4 and then 3. And then we have the plaque shape and each. And then we have the shingles, which are the arches, but they're flipped upside down and they're butted up next to each other. They're really cute when they're stacked together. Those are in 2 sets of 4. And the squares are in 2 sets of 4. Trapezoids are in 2 sets of 3. And then each shape also comes as a solo. So if it was like a set, especially if it's a set with 2 sets of 3 or something, and you really wanted 7 shapes, it's just really easy to grab another one then. And here we go. Sorry, I'm getting some notifications on my computer and it's making noise. Um, so the pattern files are great for a lot of fun things. I just love them for using them in backgrounds in my planning. Um, and then I like to offer a couple of options for texture. And that's basically where I take that pattern and I strip it of its color, and then I pull away the background, and it just makes this really beautiful, delicate thing that you can use, that doesn't fight with your, it won't fight against your overall design, but just gives it a really subtle little texture. So this first one is typography, and it is all about the hard stuff and no more labs and exams and I did it and no more group projects. This is a seamless pattern so you can butt it up against itself and enlarge it that way. And then we've got this cute little confetti and it's on a black background, which makes it have kind of high contrast if you're using lighter colors, which is really fun. And then we have this classic look with the graduation caps. And then plaid, which, oh my goodness, I would use that for spring and fall for sure. I just really like it. And then here is the first of the 3 texture patterns that I did. So this is that same plaid with no background and no colors. You just have this really delicate lines of grays that you can use. And so I've showed it here with just a little color in the background, a block in the background, so you can see um, how it's clear. And then I've done the same thing here with the confetti. They're no longer colored, they're just in different shades of gray, and how easy you can overlay those. And then we've got one more, and that's the graduation caps. And they're just a really light gray that you can then use over color. And the fun part is with the textures, if you really wanted your layout to be your school colors, then you can use these textures to create that and just put them over blocks of color that are your school colors. All right, and then we've got those same patterns set up as washi. So here's the wide washi, the skinny washi, the torn washi, and then we also get 4 photo frames, and 2 of them are on patterns and 2 of them are on solid colors. You also get a cute little pinwheel that matches the kit, and you get the kit info, which has the hex codes for the colors used and the fonts that were used. And then there are date elements as well. You get the numbers 1 through 31. You get the days of the week in a curved and in a straight. And also then that alternates between being in a print or being in a script. And if you look close, these have little sparkles to them. They're kind of in a glitter, which is kind of fun. Then Let's look at a mock-up because I love a good mock-up to just get an idea of how the whole thing comes together. So the first one here is of the landscape, and this is a Breezy organization planner. This is their fully customizable one, and I just love it so much. The pages for weekly and daily are completely blank, and you can just go to town and make it something different every single week. It is just amazingly creative and just great fun. So there we go. I love how the little tower is wearing the grad cap, and that VW bug running off to its new adventures is just darling to me. And then we have it in portrait. And here I used those bars and circles, and I think they're just really cute. And there we go. 1 degree hotter. And here's just some little housekeeping items. So after you purchase a kit in Etsy, you'll be able to download a PDF from Etsy, and it'll contain a link to the kit folder where you'll find a GoodNotes file and a folder with all the PNGs. The PNG files have been named and are organized in subfolders. While an iPad and GoodNotes are popular choices in the digital planning community, just know that this kit will work on any number of devices and platforms such as Android tablets and apps like Penly, Notability, Zoto, and more. All purchases will also receive a link on that same PDF for the Windy Chaos Library. This is provided as a huge thank you to my customers. Here you'll find different items such as widgets, fun sayings, fun planner words in white and gray in different fonts. And I have plans to add loads and loads more, so stay tuned. And I hope you'll find this kit and the others I'm offering a great value. I'm not here to critique anyone else's business model. In fact, I've been working years at full-time hours for part-time pay. So, who am I to say anything about how somebody else runs their business? But more than anything, it is my hope that you'll find the designs beautiful and that you received a good bargain. This set has over 180 stickers. And I appreciate so much you're watching this video. I have big plans for Windy Chaos, and I hope that you'll join me on this journey. We're definitely at the starting line, but excited to watch this grow. Thank you again for watching and stay tuned.